Hi, I'd like to talk about the general creation of areas for departments. Trying to combine work groups and sites is not the answer in my opinion. I know how SharePoint works reasonably well. I understand, the where the requests are coming from. This is Bitrix, though. It is a different system. So, first of all, Bitrix does have something that looks like this on the front end. And then, of course, the back end has, a whole control panel. This is where the CMS actually is located. Here are all of the files and folders that comprise the portal. All right. So, much like the SharePoint, except that of course SharePoint has this in a in your settings section and things like that. So from here, I mean, just a very let's create a page here. Create page. Okay, we can create a new page. Let's call this the front page for IT debt. Okay, that's a kind of silly name. I'm not gonna. I could put it somewhere, but anyway. All right, so I'm going to finish that. Bitrix is a PHP system that uses components. Okay, I'm now going to edit this page. It gives me this. Okay, and it gives me a list of components. One of the things in the components, which I'm not sure where this is, so I'm going to have to look for it. Dashboard, personal dashboard. Okay, it says personal dashboard. It can obviously be used for for several things. So this personal dashboard here, let me do that again. So I'm putting the personal dashboard on here. Then I can um, configure it. However, this is a personal dashboard, meaning it can be configured by an individual user. Let me just show you what happens if I do that. So now I've created this page. I've got a dashboard on it. This dashboard allows me to add gadgets as a person, so I can find an employee. Okay, there it is. Okay, I am doing this on the fly here, but here we can, for example, external services, RSS feed, there's your weather, your news, whatever else. Company life, here are here's like a news block, okay? Okay, so I add a news block. And I can set that to have, well, okay, I guess that only has those things. Let's add another gadget. Just a moment. Where's the well, CRM stuff? Company Drive. Okay. Company Drive seems to take up all the space. Let me try. Let me just get rid of that and refresh that. Okay. So, all right. In short, you can end up with a dashboard that looks pretty much anything like anything you want. Okay, just as an example, um, it can look like, no, that's not it. That's it. Okay, it can look like this. Okay, with I mean, now this is more for sales, but you got your calendar. We could easily get news feeds in here. The uh, block for documents, stuff like that. Okay, 3 columns, whatever you like, collapsing menu, stuff like that. Okay, so that can be done. However, what is not really feasible, in my opinion, is converting the work groups into a, where are my work groups? Into a site as is understood in SharePoint. My suggestion would be to have your menu as you wanted it coming across the top with all of the various departments, and then each department would actually have a page, perhaps a dashboard page like I tried to show just now. I hope I at least convinced you that it's flexible enough to do that. This is a a full-fledged content management system. And then inside that dashboard, you then can go into um, a work group. Okay. Inside that dashboard, you can go to the various drives that you set up for that work group. So rather than having a drive here, they would be accessible from that page. Um, the sites feature of Bitrix24 is, in my opinion, and in the opinion of my developers, absolutely useless for this purpose. Okay, you're not that this is a this is just a completely different content. This is like a miniature content management system set on top of a real content management system. You just simply don't need this. I realize that the editing is uh, you know, is better than coming in here and hitting the, you know, hitting the edit page button. But as you saw, that dashboard component uh, can be modified so that only one person sets it up and it becomes the dashboard for that group. So I uh, I highly recommend utilizing Bitrix as a CMS system. Not trying to use the sites tool as the interface by which department heads uh, enter features and information into the system. That's backwards. This is on top of the real system. And so we can't. It's it's just not. Um, it would take a lot of customization to do that. Whereas if we use the tools that are available in Bitrix in their regular way, we can get what you need a lot faster.